Hello? So we found this outside, somebody must have left it, and we thought why not do an unboxing and review of whatever this is. Okay, so we seem to have a rubber band in here, some sort of weird charger, and the main thing seems to be over here. It's like a smartwatch, I think. We just put it into the band, just clips in. Then yeah, it's a smartwatch, and this is the charging cable. It seems you just slot it into this when you want to charge it. Well, we'll take a look at it and do a full review.
This is actually the Xiaomi Mi Band 3, and it's actually a really nice looking device. It kind of reminds me of a weird looking Apple Watch. It's kind of got a curvy design, it's got a silicone band. Now, the actual watch is made out of plastic, but it makes it really durable and really light to wear, which is quite nice. In terms of the screen, you've actually got an OLED panel, and it's not going to be the highest resolution, but it definitely gets the job done. And at the bottom, you've got a touch-sensitive button to go home.
Since this is like a smartwatch, what people use these sorts of things for is basically fitness tracking, and it's similar to the Fitbit, for example. Now, what makes it cool is, just like on apps like Google Fit, you can set fitness goals, like mine's 10,000 steps a day, and that can help improve your fitness if you alter your day to try and get more steps in. Now, also, it uses the heart rate sensor on the back to detect when you're actually walking faster than usual, or just walking, and it can tell you where you've walked, for example, and how far you've walked, and how many calories you've burnt. But also, when you're doing more intense workouts, you can set that on the app and tell it exactly what type of workout you're doing, and then it can add calories and stuff accordingly onto your fitness goal.
Another cool feature of this watch is sleep tracking. So it will use the heart rate monitor, and as long as you're wearing it at night, it will track how much light sleep and deep sleep you get, and it will compare it to the country you're in, as well as like the previous nights where you've been wearing it. So you can see how your sleep has improved over a few weeks if you're worried about how you're sleeping.
So speaking about the heart rate monitor, it's on the back, as you can see, and it monitors your heart rate 24/7, which is something which, for example, the Apple Watch doesn't do. The Apple Watch only monitors it every hour, I think, or unless you actually tap the heart rate icon. So what this allows you to do is it gives you a full demographic of your heart rate at any time of the day. So you can see if it's too low or too high, or what your heart rate is when you're doing exercise, for example, which is really useful. The battery life on this is great, and that's what allows you to use the heart rate sensor all day long. And this is mainly because the OLED panel has all the pixels off that it doesn't actually use, and the text is only displayed in black and white, which is actually a really cool feature. It's a bit simple, but if you don't want the full OS of the Apple Watch, then this is probably the right thing for you.
In terms of waterproofing, Xiaomi claim that this can go up to 50 meters deep, which sounds quite a lot. And since no one is ever going to test this, we just have to trust them. But if it is true, that is a pretty amazing number, and it's pretty impressive. One of the most important features about this watch is the price tag, and since this is retailing at £26, I'd say it's one of the best deals you can get on a smartwatch right now. It basically has all the same features as a Fitbit, but for a fraction of the price, so it's a really good deal.
The software on this is actually really basic. It's just black and white text, but to me that's actually an advantage because it's a lot simpler to use and minimalistic. But you get your classic watch face. You can customize this to have some extra information if you want. You get a step count on the next page, which is useful for fitness tracking. You can measure your heart rate, and there's some other data as well. But most importantly to me, you get notifications in a basic form, obviously, but at least you get them. So you can see exactly what's going on in your phone without having to take your phone out of your pocket. Now, there's some other features like you can do Find My Phone and it will make your phone ring, which is actually really useful if you've lost your phone, for example. And things like this just make this device really good, especially for the price. And it's almost as functional as an Apple Watch, for example.
App is where you see all your information about, heart rate, sleep tracking, general health and fitness, and it's in the form of intuitive graphs which compare you to the population. But it's pretty easy to navigate, and it's also where you control all the settings of the actual watch, so you can set which notifications you want and everything like that.
One thing that annoyed me about this watch is the way it charges. You have to actually take it out of the band to plug it in, which can be quite annoying. But considering it already has around 7 days battery life, you won't have to do this very often. In conclusion, this is definitely a great watch for the price. So we stumbled upon it by chance, but you should definitely go out and buy it. It's by Xiaomi, you know where to find it.